Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the South America PvP tournament circuit, our first tournament for South America of 2024. I am GM Storm, and I am joined today once again by GM Ryden. How's it going this afternoon for you? Or morning, I guess it is for you.
I was about to say, it's still morning. I'm kind of waking up with the coffee still.
Yeah, me too, me too. Well, I had 2 hours of our stage one matches to wake me up this morning, as we have had already a lot of PvP action for our South America tournament. If you want to check out what's gone down so far today, exclamation point bracket in the Twitch chat to take a look at our 6 rounds of Swiss matches. Those have been very exciting. Just a refresher on what that was. We had 6 rounds of best of one. Swiss tournament is a little different from round robin, where in round robin everyone plays each other within their group. Swiss tournament just pairs people based on their records. So if you're 4-0, you're probably going to play another team that's 4-0 if there is another team that's 4-0. If you're like 1-4, you're going to play another team that's 1-4. So it aims to give people more even matchups and make it feel a little bit better as opposed to our previous format where if you play one match, you get stomped or you win, you're out of the tournament, right? So this gives a little bit more opportunity for teams to play, which was very exciting. I know a lot of teams liked it. But we are down to our 8 teams, Ryden. We had some teams tied for the last couple of spots. But what it came down to for the tiebreakers was head-to-head for most of them. And then there's another system in place within Challenge that determines tiebreakers beyond that. But I believe head-to-head was pretty much the decisive factor for who got those last couple of spots. But they're going to be greeted by some of the best teams here. So we've got Milagrosos up against Acredita. Acreditia is how I think Blanker was saying it, but we'll go with Acredita here. Let's take a look at the bracket. Oh, there it is. All right, so we've got our bracket up on the screen for you guys. We've got Milagrosos up against Acredita. We've got Infernales up against Perutes in our next match for a 4-5 seed. 2-7 will be Chismosas up against Time Du. We'll just kind of call him Time Do. I don't want to butcher that last part of it. And then we've got our 3-6 matchup with PJL and Gambiara. I saw most of these teams play as we hosted all the matches throughout the first stage ride-in. And I think we're in for a really good one here. It's going to be exciting.
I definitely agree. And if there's one thing that South America has always provided, it's some good matches. First match, as you mentioned, is Milagrosos, as I have to kind of shout it since it's all caps, versus Acredita. We do got the bands of Prime Night and Zero coming in.
Alrighty. Well, we are about to get into it. What is the map order for the quarterfinals? I know we're starting with Orc Temple. Do you know what we're looking at for the next couple?
At the moment, my brain says no.
Okay. Let me take
But give me 1 second and I will have it ready.
Colnat and Curry Beach, as we like to call it. As I like to call it.
No, you like to call it curry.
As I like to call it.
You just want to make me hungry again.
Not quite. Well, we did have like I said, we had a lot of good games in that first stage of the tournament. Thank you all for taking it. It took a little bit longer than expected, but that's okay. We had 16 teams show up today, so it was very exciting nonetheless. But we're about ready to get into this one here. I guess I should unmute my game so you guys can hear some of the stuff. I was wondering why it was so quiet. We are in the chat right now. If you're in the chat right now, we've got 5 giveaways of 20 times Steelbreaker scrolls throughout the tournament. So hashtag SAPVP in the chat if you would like to be a part of that. We're gonna try one in advance here, but if we don't get a winner within a couple draws, that's actually present, we're just gonna do them. We're gonna give people a minute to do it. But we are ready to go here. We've got the teams up. Oh, no, they're ready. All right. I think we're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
All right, let's take a look. Milagrosos. They are going to be on your right. And Acredita will be on the left on the top right of the screen. I am not able to actually hear the game right now. Can you say something for me?
Hi, say
Oh,
I'm
there we
saying
go.
something.
My game
Okay.
is not coming through, but that's okay. We can't hear anything right now. But what'd you say we had for these bands here?
We had Prime Night for Sigheart and Zero completely.
Okay.
As for your audio, could you press F7 and F8?
Nope. Didn't do anything.
Oh, that usually is the audio.
I will have
But
to check after
so
this.
far, we're seeing Akredita kind of going down very quickly.
Yeah, remember this is a best of 3. And typically in the past, we've seeded teams based on their past performances, but teams were seeded based on their stage 1 performance. So Milagrosa is going completely undefeated right in. So they are earning that number 1 spot, going up against the number 8 team here. They definitely have the advantage in this series.
And they're kind of like showing it right now with the fact that Rogue and Etakasa, I'm sorry, I can't read that name, is kind of like just taking a lot of damage, as well as Bino, who is almost going to be brought down to their final life if they're not careful.
Yeah, getting kind of dominated here. Definitely don't want to go in a 3v2 situation. You can call him mascot, says Mo Money. All right. Well, I'm surprised they're actually getting Milagrosa's pretty low on their 3rd life. I expected it to just be a almost no death match, just given how dominant Milagrosa's were in their during the first stage, going completely undefeated. But looking a little rough here on Orc Temple for Acredita in their first match, as we see Biano actually. Oh,
wait, no, he's back.
Yeah, he's back up actually.
Either there was a very clutch resurrection that came in, or something happened, but it's almost not going to help now.
And as you remember, Raiden, we saw Draken and Passare, these two in the 1v1 South America tournament, and they made it into the semifinals, I believe. I believe one of them was in the finals and lost to Su Yun, who we'll see later. So,
Yeah.
very, very well-practiced players in PvP. Definitely amongst the favorites here, as Biano actually goes down.
Yeah, Akredita, unfortunately, it's not really looking good for them. Both Rogue and Etakasa needs to actually take on 3 members of Milagrosos, who both have. Oh, everyone has 2 lives, so uphill battle.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle, but, maybe you take a look at what you brought here. I don't know if they have any other picks in their pocket in terms of characters to bring, but they're going to have to change something up going into that next game and to count that if they want to have a chance. As Rogue is going to be taken into the Fatal, is going to be taken down, and his teammate just swinging up top and knowing that it is all she wrote here for this game number 1.
I will give a little bit of credit to Rogue. He actually did have 2 of the Milagrosos members actually just being comboed. But unfortunately, the 3rd member, he's still around.
Yeah, that is going to do it. Milagroso's taking game number 1 by storm, as you might say, or as I might say,
Well, not by GM Storm, sadly.
Not by GM Storm, but just by storm. And that's going to be a 1-0 lead for Milagrosos. I will have to see if I can... I just got kicked out. We have to remake anyways here, so it'll just be a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But welcome in everyone. If you're just joining us, we are just getting started for a morning/afternoon/evening, wherever you are, of games for a South America tournament. We had 16 teams. We're down to 8 now, and might be down to 7 in just a few minutes if Milagrosos could take another decisive game number 1 right in.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate with the other.
Are you getting those bands too? Okay, thank you. Awesome.
Yeah. Figured let me just go take care of that now. That way we don't have to wait a little bit later.
Well, while we wait, give you another look at the bracket again here in that first match. Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to actually take a look at what went down in the first Swiss stage of our 6 matches. Feel free to do just that. I think I know what's going on here. I need to fix the sound issue we're having here. There we go. You guys can hear the game now, right?
I know a great way to test this.
Yeah, my audio for some reason decided to start coming out of my monitor. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh,
Technology.
I'm still getting some static on your end. I'm not sure if anyone else hears that.
I don't know. Chat, you can definitely let me know.
It's on and off. It is. Lobby is open, by the way.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Oh, I'm on NA1. Oops.
Oh, silly.
Every time. We're getting there, folks. All right. Oh no, you gotta turn observer back on. This is our third straight week of PvP tournaments, so it has been a fun one.
You may want to check your audio because I do hear you coming in like double on the stream.
You do.
It seems like they can't hear
What about
static
now?
from me, so I think it's just you.
What about now? Are you still hearing double?
Nope, nope, just the one.
Okay. That's much better. All right. Got that kink out of the way.
I already got to deal with one storm. I don't know if I can deal with two.
Darn. All right. Well, while we get these guys in here.
So while we're waiting, Storm, you know Michael Jackson, I'm sure. Do you know what his favorite painting is? That doesn't answer the question.
I don't know what his favorite painting is.
The Mona Lisa.
Oh boy. I think we heard a voice crack on that one.
Oh, that's his thing.
I think I heard your voice crack almost.
What? No, because he goes hee hee.
We've got some dots in the chat.
Yeah, but we got
Stanley,
a W from GCK, therefore it's good.
Stanley Yelnats is in the chat. How's it going, Stanley Yelnats?
I think GCK loves my Michael Jackson impression.
So I have got a question or two about we've got, if you're taking a look at the bracket, about some teams tied at 3-3. Actually, I think we had like 4 teams that were 3-3, and only 2 of them got in because there was only 2 spots for it. Well, what we do with the tiebreakers is we take head-to-head wins. So how many head-to-head wins you have against those teams that are tied, and that's the top tiebreaker. And then the second tiebreaker is another system that I would butcher the name, but it's often used in chess. It's the It's like 3 last names I can't pronounce, but it takes what it does is it takes the records of all the teams that you have played and gives it a score based on their records, and then it organizes you by that. So if there's any confusion for some teams out there or viewers who are interested in understanding the tiebreakers, definitely take a look at Challenge. It goes through why some teams are placed above others. We are about ready to go, though, Raiden. We are just waiting on some players to ready up. Get into this game number 2 between Milagrosos and Incredits. Milagrosos taking a dominant game number 1. We'll see if they can take a swift 2-0 victory here.
They are also making a couple of changes on Milagroso's side. We are seeing the Lime and we are seeing the Liar as well. From the looks of it, I want to say it's Crossbow.
Alrighty. And all of these players are in the VP. So if they're on stream, they're in the VP. Our 9th through 16th teams, they get Sealbreaker scrolls, but at least you get to play a best of 3 here, because all of our stage 1 matches, right, and they were all best of 1. So it's match, 6 back-to-back matches in a row of just best of 1. So this should give teams a little bit more feel for their opponents. And here we go. Game number 2.
Storm, we always want game 3s. Stop it. I know. So far, though, we're seeing the credit kind of have a better start, but it's starting to go down because of that Decany, actually. Oh. We're also not seeing people, or some people play the Decany. In this case, credit not bringing it out at all. Just going with the classic Rodin and Ryan and bringing the Vegas in. We always love the spin to win. It's how you win. But unfortunately, we do see the Ryan on Akreda go down first. And this is not looking good for them. Breckenridge is going to go down too. Oh, right now, Credit's actually taking the lead. But for how long? Oh, that's not what you want, though. Yep. And just like that, Milagrosos just took it back. It's like, no, okay, you had your chance with the ball. It's mine now. Yeah. Well, I love that tech for Milk. Just go for the somersault kick into the fan shot. And Mm. I think if they can take out Posse Ray, there is a really good chance that Credit can take this. Although right now they're getting very close to killing some of them. So apparently, you're not coming in on the stream. Yeah, you're not coming on stream.
Oh, I was muted this whole time. That is unfortunate.
So unfortunately, Ryan did go down, and Rogue and Biano are on their final lives. This is close. It's still winnable, but oh, not if Rogue gets caught in the corner like that.
That is sad, Cake. Very sad. But that's all right. You had Ryan helping you through the match as Biano, the last hope here for his team, is going to be taken down into Fatal, or excuse me, from Fatal into the downstate, and Milagrosa is going to end up taking game number 2, Raiden, and moving themselves into the semis. Alrighty. Well, we are going to head to a short break here. Oh, I'm doing the double mic there. I'm back. All right, we're going to head to a short break here. When we're back, we'll have our next semifinal match and a giveaway for you guys. Stick with us for just a few. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the South America PvP tournament circuit. I'm Storm back here with Raiden, and we have our next match about ready to go. Let's take a look at it. We've got Infernales up against Perutes. Our 4-5 seeds, so both these teams pretty even in their records. What they have? Infernales. Both these teams were 4-2. So 4-2 was enough to get you 4-5 seed from that first stage, Raiden. So, hoping for a good one here. What bands do we have?
So far we have Prime Night. We are still waiting on
We have
the other
Bomber.
one.
We actually have Bomber for it.
Bomber?
Yeah.
What the heck is Bomber?
Army. Tossing the bombs.
Okay, but we don't call it Bomber.
That's what they call it. They call it Bomber.
Well, they're weird.
They've got names for it.
Alchemist.
North America's got names for it. Asia's got names for it. They all got their different names for it.
Yeah, we call it Alchemist because that's the job name. Call it Alchemist.
But they throw bombs, so why not?
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a bomber. It's called Alchemist.
All right, I did promise a giveaway, so last chance, hashtag SAPVP in the chat. We do have banning, so each team gets one job ban that changes for each match that they go to. For a best of 3, it stays for the whole best of 3. For a best of 1, well, it's obviously just for that. So, here we go. We got the teams in here. We're not going to make you wait any longer. And we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway. And we've got Lazy God I. Are you in the chat? Let us know that you are here. You've been drawn. They are. Look
That's
at
a
that.
pretty lazy name.
All right. I'm sending you a message over Twitch, Lazy God. A DM. Please be sure to respond to that.
And we're in. An immediate shock stun. As we usually see. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage already taken for Arm.
Yeah, like
And
I said.
even the Decany on Puretta's side.
I don't think these teams played each other in the... I gotta look.
And first blood already for Infernalis.
Yeah, these teams didn't actually play each other in the first stage, and they're both 4-2, so it should be a pretty even one given their records, but a strong start, like you said, for Infernales. Gives them a little bit of a lead to get things started, but Face of War taking a little bit of pressure here.
Yeah, Face of War did also happen to go down, so Puretta's actually managing to get a kill in return. Right now, though, we do see another death on the side of Puretta's.
Yeah, Shaktoshi goes down to their second life. Thor. And
Does go for that
CBR.
immediate
Ooh.
shock stun.
I love a good shock stun. Except when it happens to me.
I was about to say.
Except when it happens to me. A couple deaths coming down there as CDR and Thor are both going to go down.
Lively is now equalized, but Infernalis still has the advantage with the Decany on Puretta's actually being super low.
Naldo is in the fatal here. Manages to escape on the Decany. It's a little damage
The
on
domination,
Thor.
but is not going to get anything off it.
Yeah, is going to end up going down there to their final life.
We do see Orion death and Arm death as well. Nope, Arm's still alive, but fatal.
Another shock stun, not connecting on too much, it didn't look like there from Shaktoshi.
Oh no. Ronaldo is going to be juggled a little bit more.
Thor, Face of War, both taken down to their final lives. There's a chance for them to come back into this, but they can't afford to lose Ronaldo, who does go down, and it's going to be a 3v2 now, Raiden.
And Shaktoshi is almost dead too. They used quite a bit of their health to convert into mana and went for the meteor instead of the shock stun. I'm a bit surprised at that one.
Yeah, Pure Hemp, the last hope, but not going to be for long. Game number 1. pretty decisively going to Infernales, though it was pretty close early on.
Yeah, that's it. It definitely started off in Infernalis's favor. Pyrrhus definitely was trying to get it back, and seemed like they could have done it, but unfortunately, they just fell too far behind.
All right, we are going to get the lobby for game number 2 going here. And we are going to Kunat's Arena. All right. So that hashtag SAPVP, we already did one giveaway for it. We're going to change it up for our next one, which we'll do after every couple games here. But Perutes, they've got a chance to take this back to a game 3. It wasn't so dominant riding as to they couldn't have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of this gets the pleasure of taking on Milagrosos in that semifinal match. So they're going to find themselves with their hands full either way. As we are waiting on Inaldo's team to join back up here. All right, here we go.
It looks like they're not making any changes on the side of Infernalis. We do see the 0 coming out, though, for Pyrrhus.
They didn't have that last time, did they?
They did not. Pure Hemp was still playing the Ryan.
I do like to see a change. I'm a big fan of seeing some flexibility between players.
I have a weird request, though.
What's your request? Oh, no.
Do we get some more Kalia?
I have. So, in any of the games that we saw in this first stage, I don't think we saw any. We haven't seen. I mean, the last 2 characters, I as well. It's not a character we really see either. The one before that, Decany, we see a lot of Decany, that's for sure. So, I would love to see some Kalia though.
We all would. Chat. Come on.
First stage,
bring in the Kalia hype.
stage might for the games that I saw. I only saw 6 of them, but there were a lot more. It looks like we're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Game number 2.
Cheesy Cake wanted to see an eye.
That would be something to behold.
I mean, yeah, but hopefully that team will not lose. Otherwise, it will be a sight for sore eyes. And we got the shock stun coming out. Quite a bit of damage coming out onto Thor mainly.
So, Brutes, they have to take this game. Otherwise, they're going to be eliminated from the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They win this, they push it to a game 3. We're in the single elimination stage at this point throughout the tournament. Finals are a best of 5. There is no consolation 3rd place match either. So a lot of damage coming out onto Thor, though.
Goes down quick.
Yeah, really good start here for Brutes. Face of War dangerously low as well. They're gonna try
to go for something, but wasn't able to really get anything.
Yeah,
Face of War does go down.
Yeah, now they're gonna gang up on CBR. Their shock stun comes out, doesn't hit anything really there from Shaktoshi, who ends up getting pressured now by Thor, who's in a 1v2 over there and manages to take a couple down, it looks like.
Yeah, they were able to take them down, and Aldo does go down as well.
So 2's on the board now, slight lead for Perutes, but they, Infernalis has managed to bring it back a little bit here, right in.
Coming on that shock stun, but unfortunately not really able to get anything.
Not sure where he was aiming with that one. That one went straight to this guy. I think they
That's
jumped
because
right
both-
past him.
Yeah, that's because both the Decany and the Ryan were right behind her, so they weren't going to get hit. The only one that they could really hit was Thor, and Thor was safe.
I do love the sound of fire. Bolt. Shaktoshi getting knocked up in the air, taking a bunch of pressure. Ronaldo as well on the right side of your screen. CBR. Oh, there's a shock stun coming out. I think it got a little damage.
But going
but
down, not actually pulling it up, might have actually got the kill on the Decany.
yeah, both these teams are extremely close as CBR is in the fatal up top. Decany, or excuse me, it looks like a domination coming out. Manages to get a kill there onto Shaktoshi and take him down to their final life.
Still alive.
Power
That's not
of
what
the
you
Decany.
want.
Oh, there is going to be taken down, though. Oh, never
Okay.
mind. No, isn't taken down.
No, actually got some health back.
Oh, no.
Okay, okay. But Thor is also super low.
Yeah, is Thor going to be dropped here? Is in a bit of a 1v1 there with Pure Hemp, who's trying to follow up on that. Looks like Thor's going to get some assistance from CBR. He's in the fatal. He goes down. Now it's a 3v2. Even though they have a slight health advantage, Shaktoshi very low here, Raiden. This is still anyone's game to take.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be with if you're arm. You want that arm to stay alive.
Oh, no. He's going to be taken down. It's a 2v2 now. Slight advantage to Perutes on the health.
Oh, but this is very close. The thing is, they have a Decany on
Yeah, that's a lot.
Infernalis' side.
Which is it's a big pickup here. Let's see what happens in this as Face of War takes a little bit of heat. They are going to back up.
The zero play, though, has worked. Oh, that was super
That was
close.
bold.
Heroes of War almost going down.
Isn't the fatal. Bold move to jump in there is going to end up dropping here. It's a 1v2 now as
And the
CBR.
revive doesn't kick in, only Decany.
Oh man, it looks like we might have a game 3 on our hands unless CBR. We've seen it. We've seen this before where Decany pulls something out and manages to get a win in a situation like that. A big play coming up. Naldo goes down. Pure Hemp. It's a 1v1. Oh my goodness.
That's the play you want.
The fast match is out and CBR gets another hit. Can they force a game 3 here? Or will Decany reign supreme?
Oh my goodness, Ryan versus Decany. This is a very scary matchup.
Oh, Ryan coming in missing actually. Decany looking for that opportunity to get in. Oh, Ryan going in. Not quite hitting. Domination coming through. Getting a big hit onto Pure Hemp. And managing to have a health advantage now, Ryan.
Oh, not where you want to be with that shield, but
Another domination and it's over. You cannot get caught.
Pure has been trying with the Nature's Frenzy, but isn't really able to get anything.
Oh, both of them
smart.
missing. Ooh.
And actually, good work by Pure. Decide I'm not going to go in. Okay, they activated the revive shared skill. Will it activate is the question. If it does, then this will actually give Pure have a very big advantage. But if not, then the Decany can easily win if they get a good hit. But as I said, that Pure.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
CBR
super
is
close.
low now. Domination comes through. Pure Hemp
Domination.
gets taken down.
that's
He's
it.
gonna go down and right in. Oh my goodness.
That is game.
Infernales taking the 2-0. A huge play by CBR taking on a 1v2 situation and clutching it for his team and making sure they do not face an elimination match.
That cursed flame hitting both of them. That was not what you wanted to see on the side of Puritas.
GG's all around. That was a very intense one. We are going to go to a quick break as we get these teams readied up for our next quarterfinal match. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for our third quarterfinal matchup. This is our 3-6 matchup between Chismosas and Time Do. I'm just going to call him Time Do because the A had a weird letter over it, and I know I can't pronounce that correctly. So we'll call him Time Do up against Chismosas. Let's take a look at the bracket for what we have so far. Taking a look at the standings from the first round, Chismosas were 5-1. And they, excuse me, let me double check. Sorry, this is a 2-7 matchup, not 3-6. Sorry, 2-7. So Chismosas were 5-1, so they come in at the top of the bracket. Their only loss was to Milagrosos. It was a close best of one. And then we've got Time Do, who are the 7th seed. They went 3-3. So they had a little bit rougher of a time, but they played some really good teams throughout. So I'm excited to see what we have here. After this series, we will do another giveaway for those that are interested in winning some Sealbreaker Scrolls. But what do we got for bans here?
So we have the Archer for Liar and the Decany being banned. So we're finally seeing a Decany ban. So far from what we have in the room so far, like we're still waiting on one more person. We're going to definitely be seeing an arm on both sides. We're going to be seeing a Viking on both sides. We do see a Zero, though, as well. So we're just waiting on who this last person will be. Well, let's see what character they play. Just mostly, yeah, bringing out the Zero. Well, Time. Oh, never mind. One of the Vikings just left.
And these are some familiar names on Chismosas. And it's not, as you expect, it's not Chismosa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It is a knockoff brand. That is a very, very good knockoff brand with Leggy Benny. Leggy Benny, I remember Leggy as a spin to winner, which I love it. I think. And we got Wing T and Goodbye coming in here, so some well-known players. Definitely one of the favorites in the tournament.
Storm, you just said spin to win, and all of a sudden, EX99 switched from the Viking to the Lime, so we're going to get some spin to win in this match.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Leggy Benny isn't spin to win. Excuse me. I feel like Leggy Benny has played the spin to win. But, I mean, if you're this good, you know, number 2 seed for South America, you probably play more than one character.
Well, Mrs. Dash Attack is a spin, so...
All right. Well, here we go. Best of 3. 2-7 matchup. Chismosas, Time Do. Let's see what comes of this one. Chismosas have only dropped one game so far today, and it was against the number 1 seed, Raiden. So they are probably feeling pretty good about this one, but don't want to let their guards down.
Oh, we have a disconnect.
Oh, all right. We will reset. We will reset this one.
Yeah, I was going to mention that we did also see a Lass on the side of Time, which was playing the Dark Assassin. Unfortunately, they did disconnect.
Alrighty.
I love how whenever Blanker joins the room, it's always fight.
Let us know that he's in here.
Let us know that he's in there. Let us know that he's ready to fight.
He is certainly ready to fight.
Even though he's just spectating.
We'll do hashtag win scrolls in the chat for our next giveaway.
Ooh.
Win some scrolls. And these players are hoping to win some big VP.
Storm, I don't usually ask this, but I'm definitely hoping that you can, help me out here. I do need some scrolls.
I'll see what I can do. No, I'm just kidding. I want to call out GM Ryan wins. Rigged. All right, let's see if we can get these teams back in here.
Yeah, I guess just to mention, even though I'm entering in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Even if I win, we will just re-roll it. I can't take it. I just do it for fun. I like to join in.
All right. Oh, I think we got some teams switched around here. We are about ready to get back into this one.
All right, there we go. We got them back in place.
And quick ready up. Here we go. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Chismos, it's time to try number 2. And I'm sure the real Chismoses are going to have some words with Leggy, Wing T, and Goodbye after this, as now they lost somebody. Oh, no. Alright, we'll try this again. Unfortunate. Yes, this is a classic Grand Chase. Even though I know you were calling it a classic.
I see what it is.
Third time's a charm.
Third time is a charm until it's not.
Unless it's a charm before the third time as well. First or second.
True.
Anyways, if you're just joining us, got a lot more action still to come today. We're in a third quarterfinal matchup. We've got another quarterfinal, 2 semis, and a best of 5 finals. All coming up still. And hopefully this time we get in.
Hopefully.
If you do want to check out the action that's gone down today so far, we did have a Swiss-style stage early on this morning. Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to check out the results of that. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I'm a big bracket guy. Like, I love looking at brackets, even for things that I have no interest in. It's weird. Even for like esports and things I don't even watch the games, I like to look at brackets. It's just a fascinating thing for me.
That is definitely a weird thing to say.
I love brackets. I don't know. I love 2-stage tournaments, so I'm excited that we changed it up this time with Swiss into a bracket, and I'm hoping the players have really enjoyed that too. I do love me some brackets though. So if you ever have a bracket you want me to just look at, just let me know. It's gonna be Ryan's top food bracket. I would love to see a bracket, your top 16 foods going against each other.
No. That's not a bracket. That's a slaughter.
That's a slaughter. Randomize it.
No. It's because one food will stand out on top.
It will. What, pizza?
And that? No.
Oh.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Is that a food though? I'm talking like something that has some substance, something, not a candy.
So, okay, what do you classify as food?
Like something you would eat for a meal. Like a main meal thing, like a hamburger.
Okay,
or I would
what do
accept
you
like
consider
a baked potato.
meal?
I'm not saying like a whole meal. I'm saying like an individual, like a main course item. All right, enough food talk. Here we go.
No, I'm gonna just say this: you can make anything be a main course meal.
You can, but I mean, what would you actually like? Something that you would actually do. All right, here we go. The teams are ready to go. I think we're here. I was scared for a second. Leggy Penny was not moving.
Sorry, I disconnected. No, I'm just joking. I didn't.
You didn't disconnect?
No, I'm in. Don't worry. I'm just joking.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mario taking quite a lot of damage. Goodbye is getting pretty low as well, taking too many bombs to the face.
Ooh, Goodbye getting spun up into the air there by X99. Mar is the first to fall, though. Goodbye, dangerously low up top. He is going to go down, just briefly in the fatal, but not for long. A huge play coming out from Goodbye, though, as they manage to take down Lothus and X99. Both going to go down, it looks like. Right in a strong start here for Chismosis.
Yeah, definitely not looking very good right now for time. Chismosis doing a pretty good job, just, you know, taking that lead early. Although we do see Goodbye pretty low.
Two of them in fatal, actually.
Oh my goodness.
But they're still alive.
Oh, well, one of them
I had to say
said
something.
goodbye to their first life.
Yeah, Wing T goes down as well. That's Win Gatinho. Wing T. So Chismosis still with a little bit of a lead here, but they are putting the pressure on Time Do as X99 gets dropped.
Goes down.
Yeah, their final life already. This is just a dominant performance from Chismosis in this game number 1.
Mark is down as well. And Legibetty's still hanging on with that one, that first life.
Loving those bombs. You said something and it right in.
Okay. First off, I did not tell Legibetty to jump into a Dark Assassin's air attack.
But Goodbye actually taken down to their final life, so there is a glimmer of hope, I think, here for Time Do if they can manage to capitalize on that. But Lothus going to be dropped to their final life. They're all going to be on ones. Wing T running around, trying to stay alive. A huge play coming up there from X99. Looks like he's going to drop Wing T.
Yeah, Wing does go down. Goodbye is taking quite a lot of damage, actually at half health. This is actually starting to move in favor of Time. Like, they're starting to bring it back.
They really are. They need to try and find a way to get Goodbye down to take a lead. Legibetty gets blown up in a 2v1 situation. Is still going to be on life number 2, but is going to dive into the action a little too close to get taken down. Lothus could be the first, though.
That's what they wanted. That's what they needed.
Yep, Lothus out of the match. X99 and Mare dangerously low and right in. What a fast-paced game coming out there from Chismosis.
And that's going to be... Oh, Mars still alive, but barely. Although Goodbye is going to get bonked on the head quite a bit.
Yep, he's out of the match. But so are Time Do. And that's game number 1 going to Chismosis.
Yeah, double Orchid hit for onto EX and Mare, just clinching that win for Chismosa. Looking a little bit scary in that game for them. Like, they had a dominant lead, and then all of a sudden, Time is just like, no, it's time for us to start winning this. But Chismosa's managing not to drop that ball.
Yep, and we're going to remake this one and get the teams back in here for Kaunat's Secret Arena. Chismosis, right from the start, a lot of pressure, very fast-paced game from them. Time Do, they held on for quite a while against, you know, arguably top from what from what we've seen in the past. Like, this is top 3, top 2 team in the entire tournament. So, I mean, they do have the number 2 seed, right? So, they held on for quite a bit there. We'll see if they can push it to a game number 3. If you typed hashtag win scrolls in the chat, then you have been entered into the giveaway. Even if it doesn't give you a confirmation, it only does that once every like 10 seconds. So if you typed it, you're in. Trust on that one.
Trust us, bro.
Yeah, source. Trust me, bro.
Looks like there are no changes coming out for characters or classes. Gonna run the same comp. Both sides trusting.
Yep. I mean, if you could Chismosis, you win that first game. I don't change anything either, so feeling confident about that one. Winner of this series. Oh, X99 actually might make a change here. Winner of this series will take on the winner of our next series in the semifinals, which should be a fun one. Taking a look at the bracket, that's going to be PJL up against Gambiara. Two very dominant teams in that stage 1 as well.
I'm just vibing to the music.
Right? We're on the bracket screen right now, and I was just bobbing my head a little bit to the music while it was going on.
All right, chat. I mean, we've all talked about like our favorite themes, but let's be real. All the themes are good, and we all love to bop to them. Some of you guys are probably bopping right now.
Got to get some dance moves on the stream. End of the year dance, Grand Chase Dance Revolution tournament. Don't quote me on that one.
I mean, we're still in February, so we got a long ways to go.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna take a while for us to get it set up.
GTK gives a pretty clever idea about using predictions, and people who win the prediction can win prizes. But unfortunately, right now,
we can't do one.
One, we can't do one, and two, it doesn't really say exactly who won. So trying to figure that out is going to be a pain unless we do it off Twitch.
Yeah, you have to be able to get affiliate to be able to do the predictions, unfortunately. So maybe soon, if we do enough streams within a month. I think you need 4. So maybe we'll do one at the end of the month and apply for it and see if we get it. That'd be great if we were able to do predictions. Anyways, did X99 change?
No.
All right.
Either maybe they needed to grab something off a different character. Maybe they just needed an extra moment. Maybe they wanted to restart the game because they noticed something was up. I don't know.
A lot of possibilities. Anyhow, here we go. Game number 2. Elimination game for Time 2. And Chismosa's looking to seal this one up with a 2-0 lead, or 2-0 win here. We'll see if they're able to do just that here, Raiden.
Yeah, this map is actually very favorable for the Alchemists, as we've kind of seen in previous games. And we're kind of like seeing Leggy Benny just do a lot of work. Although Goodbye getting caught very heavily. Oh, that was like some very good work by Goodbye, getting like quite a few catches, but tried to go for the grab, couldn't really get it, unfortunately.
Yep, a strong start for Chismosas, but Goodbye was often the target in the last match, Raiden.
Ooh, and that's a lot of damage that came out.
Mare gonna go down Lothus dangerously low along with X99, so a really good start. We'll see if Time do want to hone in on Goodbye, because they did lose Goodbye not early on in that first match, but he was the first to fall, and it was an even 2-2 as he goes down there. I think that might be the key to them to finding a victory here.
That's definitely the possibility. But so far, Mare and Lotus are currently on their... Actually, no, everyone on Time is currently on their final or second life.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not looking good for them in this matchup. I don't really know if maybe they should have kept the same comp. Maybe they were feeling confident because of the previous map, but this one isn't really doing them any favors. Win, though, could be getting close to death.
Yeah, but Mare's already dangerously low. X99 taking a massive chunk of damage there.
Oh, no.
It's going to be in the fatal, and they are looking rough here. Can they find a way back into this one? As Chismosas just are relentless.
Oh! All 3 of them were stacked up. There were 3 Orchids that they tanked.
Brutal. Lothus does get dropped. X99 does get dropped under their final life. Wing T, Leggy still in life 3, and they are just showing why they are that number 2 seed and why they are so good at this game.
Unfortunate for Leggy Benny, he tried to keep Win from dying with the cure, but it was way too late.
Oh, Wing T getting bottled up there for a second. Goodbye is actually drops as well. One. But I don't think it matters, Raiden. Look at the health here for Time Do. Mare, X99, Lothus so low, and if they die here, it's going to be end of their tournament life as Mare goes down, and I'm afraid that's going to do it. Leggy Bunny gets dropped, but I don't think it's enough.
Win has been on point with those Orchid timings, getting multiple characters, even got another 3 hit, and just like that, it's over.
Yep, Chismosa's a dominant game too, and they are going to be finding themselves in the semifinals here today up against their next match. Excuse me, against the winner of the next matchup.
Yeah, 19,000 damage on the 0 alone, all because of those Orchid combinations. It's like you don't want to stack up when you see that Orchid come out.
All right, guys, we are going to head to a quick break. When we're back, we will have our Seal Breaker Scroll giveaway and our final quarterfinal matchup. Stick with us. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Storm, back here with a write-in, and we have our final quarterfinal match ready to go. PJL, Battle of Bell, or Battle Able, whatever you want to call it. I think it rhymes, PJL, Battle of Bell. So I'm going to go with that. Up against Gambiara, I believe it is, excuse me. All these names, Gambiara, I can't remember what Blanker and T-Lung said. It was something along the lines of that. But
yeah, unfortunately, we're not really
fluent with what they're saying. Anyways, PJL, they had a 4-2 record in the first stage. Gambiara had a 3-3 record, so this is a 3-6 matchup. Taking a look at our bracket right now, the winner of this is going to take on Chismosas in that semifinal match. But these teams are already good to go, so we're gonna hop into this one. And
I'm a little bit excited.
a little bit excited. I'm very excited. We're also gonna draw our winner right now.
Okay. Clarification. I'm more excited than normal.
More excited than normal. Twillian Ti, are you here? Let us know that you're in the chat for your giveaway. And again, PJL, they've got the 3 seed. They are favored going into this matchup. That is Soo Hyun, who won the 1v1 Kalia tournament last week. So excited to see what comes of this match.
But what I'm personally excited is the Jin.
This is our first Jin we've seen, isn't it?
Today on stream, yes.
Twillian, I sent you a message over Twitch DMs. Please respond to that.
Edovaldo taking quite a lot of damage and even going down. Oh my goodness, everyone on Gambiara.
If Gambiara is the team on the top right side of the screen, the left part of it is PJL, Battle Labelle. And a strong start for PJL. And it's really a change of pace from our Kalia 1v1 to where it was a lot of just waiting. I mean, obviously with the 1v1. So I'd like to see these teams just diving into it and being very aggressive.
Oh, I just realized I was wrong on the team, wasn't I?
On what?
The team on the Warmit, Edovaldo, and John side.
That's Gambiara. They are.
Oh, that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that they were the other ones. Okay.
Nope.
And I'm pretty much just confusing myself right now. I'm hitting myself in my own confusion, but right now Jonas is going down. Edovaldo is very close. Warmit is on their final lap. This is a pretty dominant showing by PJL so far.
This is probably one of the more dominant ones we've seen yet, as PJL, a top 3 favorite in the tournament for sure. They'll have their hands full against Chismosas, but gotta find a way to get a W here. Valdo is gonna drop to their final life, and they're all sitting on 1s now.
Oh, there is actually something that we didn't mention. That is the bans. We do have Viking and Aegis Knight, which I'm kind of surprised about. So I think someone is a really good Aegis Knight player that they decide, okay, we're gonna go with a targeted ban here.
Yeah, I would imagine a lot of the bans coming out, other than maybe even Dekmi, are probably going to be fairly targeted for these players who know each other pretty well within the community. So expect more highly targeted bans, especially going into the semifinals and finals. They're probably going to put a lot of thought into that. If they haven't been already.
Yeah, and Mo confirming in the chat that Navelin is an insane Aegis Knight, so it was a targeted ban.
And they're all going to be going down, Jonas. The final one to fall, and PJL just dominating on the board there in game number 1. All of these quarterfinals, I mean, our first one was actually, our 1-8 matchup felt like it was probably one of the closer ones. But so far, this is a pretty dominant one.
Also, I was seeing it in the chat, but the pronunciation sounds like Gunbi and Aha, so Gumbiaha.
Gumbiaha?
Gumbiaha. Which is weird. Since when did R sound like an H?
I don't know. Is that true? I'm trying to remember because Blanker and T-Long had said all the names, but you know, what do I know about it? I'm just gonna call him Gam. We'll call him Gam and PJL.
I'll call him Gun.
Just wait until we get to the Asia tournament. That's when we get even more fun names. Oh yeah. Man. Just wait. All right, teams are gonna be joining up here. What was some of the Asia team tournaments? Hi, I'm Teacher Oliver. Hi, I'm Teacher Oliver. Or hi, I'm Oliver Teacher, comma Teacher. I think it was one
something like that. And then there was also whatchamacallit, like a food dish.
Oh yeah, Tom Yum Goom, which was like a soup dish. From the Philippines, I believe it was. I can't.
No, I think it was Thai.
You know, I think you're right. I think it was Thai. Yeah. Funny names. And Tom Yum actually ended up winning.
Mm-hmm. It was a very delicious win.
It was indeed. I was thinking about food the whole time. Anyways, we are about to get into game number 2, down to Kunat Secret Arena. Take a look at the bracket here. So our semifinal maps, we've got Swamp to Elven Forest to Orc Temple. And then the finals is Kalnat to Carry to Swamp to Elven to Temple again. So a bit of a change coming through these next couple rounds. All stage 1 games were actually Elven Forest, just to keep it nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they are having a technical issue as they get a player back in this.
The Jin was too good that the game said, no, we have to nerf you.
All right, we don't have a giveaway going on this very second, guys. Just panning back to the bracket to think about when we want to do them. We've got 3 more. So we'll probably do one after this next game, after the semis and after the finals. We've got a lot of Sealbreaker scrolls. It is just unfortunate that, you know, that we're not able to win them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish we did have voting. That would be nice to be able to see what people are thinking about this, and maybe vote some channel points if we had them. But for those of you looking for the next PvP action after this, I know we've had 3 straight weeks of tournaments. We had our North America tournament, to our Kalia 1v1, to our South America tournament. Things don't end here. We've got our Asia tournament coming up on March 29th, I believe, for North America, South America, it's March 29th. But in Asia, it's actually March 30th in the morning for them, which actually works out pretty nice for us. You know, it's a Friday night for us, but it's a Saturday morning, which is a good time for a tournament for them. So it works out pretty nice. So if you're looking for the next tournament, if you are an Asia player, registration for that goes live on March 4th. So about like 9 days or so. And I'm expecting us to have 16 teams again there as well, so that should be a fun one.
Mm-hmm. All right, they are finally back.
All right.
And we're ready.
Here we go. Game number 2. Will Gam take this one back and push us to a game 3, or will PJL have another dominant performance right in and come out of the gate swinging heavy?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like we have any changes on either side.
They did swap actual team sides, so the top far right is PJL, so they are actually, and then Gam on the left side of the top right, they are actually out to a strong start with Su Yun already being taken down there on that Vegas.
Yeah, so far not looking good for PJL again, but it's still a bit earlier, though they are getting some good hits out.
Yeah, they're trying to take it back to warm it. Giannis and Elvado, a big play coming out there from Baba Yaga. I think that was, or was that warm it? I think that was actually warm it.
No, it might have been Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I think it was, because there's a lot of damage coming out onto the rest of Gam, but
always fear the Baba Yaga.
Don't want him coming to your house. And there's a little bit of a miss coming out there. It's a big spin to win coming out from Elvaldo, who's still in Fatal riding.
Yeah, this is not looking good right now for PJL.
They do find a way to get Elvaldo down. their second life. So even on the board in terms of lives. But trying to pull it back. Soo-hyun up top. Your Kalia 1v1 PvP tournament winner runs into the spin to win and still managing to stay alive. Unfortunate we don't see that Kalia come out from him today, but is going to be killed midair there, as you can see.
So, yes, Soo-hyun did go down, unfortunately.
A lot of action going on up top here. Is it going to amount to much? Doesn't look like so.
No, unfortunately, too many delays and too many iframes being out.
Warm it. Oh, a huge play, actually. Edevaldo and Giannis taking quite a bit of pressure here. Edevaldo dangerously low now. Warm it going to go down. Edevaldo sure to follow. No, going to back it up right onto Soo-hyun, who is on their final life right in.
Oh, Edevaldo is going to probably be going down very shortly. Soo-hyun does have to be careful.
Yeah, you can't afford to be in a 2v3 situation, but it could be ones all across the board here.
Yeah, Navelin does go down as well. Baba Yaga getting super close. Jonas is also super close, so we're probably going to be seeing the final part of this match coming in very shortly. In fact, right there, Jonas is down.
Baba Yaga taken down to their final life. Are they still? Nope, they are going to go down. So it's ones on the board. Health advantage to Gam.
So this is where it gets pretty scary and dicey.
Oh, Warm it taking a lot of pressure, though, from Baba Yaga. The knockup combo is deadly. Yeah, you can't afford to do it, but there could be a lot going on here in this corner. Domination not hitting from Baba Yaga.
And Soo-hyun is super low, is in fatal and down.
Ooh, that's brutal now. Gam, one step closer to pushing this to a game number 3, which we haven't seen in the quarterfinals yet. Final chance to do so, to see that game 3 here in the quarterfinals. As Nevlin taken down as well. The Decady can do it. We know it can do it. And, you know, it is the Baba Yaga, so...
It is the Baba Yaga. We did see a reverse sweep, actually. Maybe not reverse sweep, but we did see a victory in a 2v1 scenario. That is what you want to get if you're Decady.
I mean, the Baba Yaga has faced greater odds than 1v3 in the past, you know? The true Baba Yaga, but not going to be doing that just yet, as Gam going to end up taking game number 2 and pushing us to a game 3.
Yeah, that was a little bit too scary. Baba Yaga could have actually brought that back, but unfortunately, no MP to break out and just had to deal with the damage, but the damage was too much.
We're going to remake this lobby here and go to game number 3 on Cary Beach. So we're going to be, is it beach season already? Some places.
In some parts of the world, yes.
Some places. Unfortunately not here.
Some parts of the world are celebrating this summer right now.
That is true. Winner of this, as you can see, taking on Chismosa. So, you know, if they thought they had their hands full here, right, and they are going to find their hands full in that next round. We will have a giveaway after this. Once we go on break, we'll start the keyword. But we still have a game 3 coming up here. Let us know who you think is going to take it. Who are you guys rooting for in the chat? PJL or Gamb?
I'm rooting for everybody.
He's rooting for a game 4 that can't possibly happen. A tie.
In some worlds, a game 4 is possible.
A tie, yeah.
I mean, what if there was a tie?
A GM tournament. Well, you're welcome. Well, we haven't had a GM live stream in February because we had so many PvP tournaments. But we'll have one in March. So if you want to come show us what you can do with some PvP against us, feel free to check back for our March live stream. I'm not sure what that's going to consist of yet, but there should be some PvP.
Yeah, though I think like what they're looking for is to see all the GMs face each other. I don't know if we want to give Raiden an easy trophy.
Oh, come on. I mean, probably, to be honest. GM and mods. Oh, we don't want to embarrass you, Mo. I'm just kidding. Mo would stomp on me.
I was gonna say we don't want to make it easy for the mods.
We don't want to make it too easy for the mods. Yeah.
Just make the mods face each other.
Yeah, we'll just have a mod tournament.
A mod battle royale. First to 100 kills wins.
I feel like Mo's played in the NA tournament. Syntaxy as well. They've both done very well. I feel like it. I mean, Cake's a really good player too, but I feel like they've got a lot of PvP experience, and that'd be a good one. Maybe we'll have a show match between Mo and Syntaxy. All right, we're about ready to go here. I don't know what that means in the chat. I see GM. They type GM.
Yeah, I see it too. But nothing is banned that's currently available. We are seeing the decking on both sides again, but this time we're seeing the Mage Arm and the Archer Lyre. So let's see. PJL is definitely coming into play.
All right. Once Baba Yaga readies up.
And Nevlin up. You just had to say something, Storm.
Edivaldo has a pet.
No, that's not a pet.
Oh, it's not?
Or I don't think it is. Oh, it could be a pet, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, that's
it
okay.
was a pet.
Ooh, Baba Yaga also switching from the Decady to the Lyre. Ooh.
I'm not sure what they're question marking about. Oh. Okay, we've got some more changes coming in here. So how
okay. We can't be doing back and forth changes, ladies and gentlemen.
So how it works with the changes is you can change. It's when it becomes back and forth and it never ends. That's when we have a situation in our hands. But yeah, we'll let them change for a couple times to see if they are going to settle in on a composition.
Grix, I don't have that pet. And I rarely ever see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen that one either. It was a cute pet, though. It was definitely a cute pet.
Very winter themed.
All right. I think we've got the teams ready to go. So we had some major changes here.
Oh, yeah. We're having a lot of changes. Okay. We're all ready. Let's go.
We're going. We had some big changes here. What do we see, Ryden?
Okay, we are seeing now a Dio. We're seeing both lasses. So we're seeing the Assassin. We're seeing Dark Assassin. We're seeing the Viking. Wait a minute. Is the Viking banned? Wait, is that Viking? Oh, no. That's the Vanquisher. Looked like an axe on the loading screen, but nope. Vanquisher. Once I heard that mock blow.
First Carry Beach match of the day for all these players, actually. We don't actually have any issues typically with players continuously countering each other, so they're allowed to change, at least for a couple minutes. We haven't actually ever had an issue where we had to have players all back out, but if we do encounter that, all the players have to back out and join up at once. Anyhow, a really strong start here for PJL.
Yeah, Jonas taking way too much damage very quickly. Warmint also taking quite a lot in that Nephilim form.
Yeah, really strong start, but Su-Yun and Baba Yaga actually taken down pretty low, so Gom not going to be going out without a fight here.
And Warmint is going for a very interesting strategy. Just use the taunt so that they don't get MP. And the super armor will kind of keep you alive as much as possible. And so far, it seemed like it was working very effectively, but now the score is pretty even.
Yeah, very even, actually. It's like a reset here at 2 lives. We'll see if it happens once again, as these teams are wasting no time just diving into the thick of it here.
And Warmint again, getting super low very quickly. I think now they're gonna focus him because of that.
Maybe that's the strategy for him. Focus down, warm it. And, I mean, I'm surprised not to see a Decany from PJL's side, though, but it seems to be working in their favor here, right in.
Yeah, and he's in Fatal again. He is doing all the taunting. But they do have to be very careful, because that could actually like be a very detriment. It's technically a 3v2 right now.
Domination coming out. Evelyn gonna be taken down.
I saw that Deadly Sharp come out, but it didn't really do anything. Oh, Hermit does go, or Warmint goes down, not Hermit. But they got what they kind of needed.
Yeah, and they pulled this one in their favor. Gam now. Looking
Kermit.
super strong. I do love some Kermit.
So I just see some people kind of like questioning the Ryan strat. Epics, there is an effect I've seen where Epic Stones can grant you super armor while in Fatal. And with the Nephilim transformation, you can't be grabbed. So you're always in super armor while you're taunting.
Still a chance here for PJL to pull this one back.
And at the same time, also, I believe Nephilim has a little bit of super armor too.
Can they get a kill here on the Warmint? Elvaldo taking so much damage! Oh my goodness, but so is Nevelin. Warmint now on the defensive. Oh, a big domination coming out, and that's going to take two of them down. Nevelin shortly going to follow, and I think that Gamb has pulled it back. And they end up taking that game number 3 here. Wow. That was impressive to say the least, as Gamb grabbing a game 3 there against PJL. GG's called from the teams. And Gamb going to end up moving into the semifinal match. All right, guys, we're going to head to a quick break. When we're back, we'll start our giveaway during the break. But when we're back, we will have our first semifinal match. Don't go anywhere. All right, everyone, welcome back. We apologize for the extended wait there. Just needed to make sure we're ready to go for our semifinal match. We're going to take a quick look at the bracket here as we get the maps in order. What do we have coming up for our next matchup here, Ryden?
We currently have Milagrosos versus Infernalis. And yeah, sorry, a tree kind of fell into the yard over here. So I had to go check that out.
I am... Oh, we're on Marsh. We're on Marsh. All right, we are ready to go here. What's up?
That is Marsh, yes.
We are going to Marsh. We've got it. We're gonna do a giveaway because we made you guys wait a little bit. So we're gonna do hashtag SAPVP again in the chat. We're gonna give you a couple minutes after this first game. We will do the giveaway. All right, here we go. Milagrosos, Infernalis.
Okay.
Here we go. Best of 3 semifinals, 1 versus 4 seed. This is going to be a fun one.
So the bans were Decnian. Apparently they banned ARM, but they didn't specify which. So, we're not seeing an ARM. That's the good news. But if we do see an ARM, then we have to clarify which, get clarification of which one it is. But yeah, so far it is looking like Milagrosos is kind of taking quite a lot of damage very quickly.
That is surprising. Milagrosos, undefeated in the tournament, have not dropped a single game out of their 8 total games they have played. So they're going to be definitely the favorite going into this one. And as you said something about Infernalis, giving them the heat, right? And they actually lose 2 members of their own to start things off with Thor and CBR.
There is definitely something that we should kind of like be careful of, or what we should watch out for. Passere could easily get like one of those good Orchids out. We saw that earlier where Orchid just doing so much damage and actually taking out everybody, especially when they're all grouped up.
Yeah, Draken and Passere, these guys are extremely... I mean, Milk as well. They're all very good players. We saw Passere and Draken in the 1v1 Cali tournament. Unfortunately, not going to be breaking it out here, though, Ryden, as we were hoping to maybe get a glimpse of. Milk is going to be dropped down to their second life and looking pretty good here in this best of 3 semifinal. Or getting dangerously close to losing their second life. His Face of War is getting 2v1 down on the bottom. Passere up top, though, gets the same treatment and ends up going down to their final life. And Infernalis has pulled this one back right in.
And that's what you really want to see. But it's still a pretty close game, though. I mean, low health bars on the side of Infernalis. Face of War does go down, and Vitala almost going down as well. Oh, actually, as I say that, does go down.
Yeah, they are all in their final lives, and Milagrosos has pulled this one back after a little bit of a struggling mid-game, I'd say there, but a lot of damage coming out here up top. Can Infernalis pull this one back? Milk going to be taken into Fatal.
Is probably going to... No, still alive, still alive! And he gets some good damage out, too.
Milk throws Face of War down, still happening to be and Fatal, like you said.
And Milk is now down.
I just had to say
very
something.
Low.
So is Thor, Face of War. They managed to get Passere down, though. They could have a 2v3 situation and find themselves in an advantageous position to try and take this game number 1. But Thor is going to be taken down, though, over on the right by Passere as CBR tries to come help, but isn't able to be there in time.
Milagrosos might be taking game 1. Face of War is very low, too.
Oh my goodness, could they pull this back? Milk in the Fatal, Draken Ray, wow, what a turn of events. Face of War extremely low. We've got a crazy game number 1 on our hands here, right in. Face of War runs in there. Does he take down Milk? Milk goes down. And
they got too complacent.
Oh my goodness. Infernalis pull it back. And they upset Milagrosos in game number 1.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I did not see that coming. That was that was a great game number 1, and Face of War, yeah, like I said in the chat, just
didn't
risking
care.
it, risking it. We're just saying, you know what? They're not going to expect this. Risking everything to go in there. It takes 2 of them down. And honestly, when you play a team like that, you have to take some risks. So that was impressive to say the least as we go to Elven Forest for our game number 2.
Yeah. So from in that match at the end, Milk and Passere were just hiding behind the wall gathering MP, and they thought, okay, like we'll be a little bit safe here. But Face of War just immediately jumping in way too quickly and able to throw out that Nature's Frenzy, hitting both of them. Milk is pretty much dead at that point, and Passere was super low. Just get that grab, and then that's it. You're done. But holy crap, that was a really close game for both sides. It's anyone's match in this case.
It really is. All right, game number 2. Just making sure we've got Blinker in here.
I like how you check that Blinker's there and not me. I see how it is.
Well, I know you're in here. I know you're in here. All right, game number 2.
How do you
Here
know?
we go. I just know. I just know.
Well, maybe I'm not in there and I'm currently watching on the stream. Don't worry, I'm in there. I'm in there. Game number 2. No switching so far from both sides.
This is an elimination match here for Milagrosos. They have to grab a victory here and push it to a game 3, and it's not a strong start. Infernalis
Draken goes
already
down very quickly.
Yeah, taking him down. Thor, though, I mean, we saw the lead change like 3 or 4 times that last match, so anything really goes for this game. After this match, after this series, we will do that giveaway. Hashtag SAPVP in the chat for 20 Sealbreaker Scrolls.
Oh, Thor is going to go down. Passere and Milk are also very low. They're probably going to be joining Draken.
Oh my
In fact, they are.
goodness. Draken is now finding himself in a 1v3 situation as his teammates are on the respawn. And they are definitely... They're going to have to find something. They're going to have to get something going here, right? And otherwise, the #1 overall seed is going to be taken out of the tournament.
It is taking quite a bit of damage in that corner. Well, and as I say that, does get some revenge.
Oh, Passere takes so much damage there. CBR is going to be taken down. So is Face of War. So they bring him down to their second lives. But Draken and Passere are so low on their second lives already.
CBR coming in with the classic Dark Assassin tech. I'm invisible. I'm now going to just assault you with aerial attacks repeatedly.
Thor taking down that final life. So lives are even, but not health overall. Milagrosos have to find a way back into this one right in. Gotta force a game 3. A lot of pressure coming out up top there. Thor, this could be bad for Infernalis if they lose Thor here, but Passere and Fatal.
You say that, but in the previous game, Thor was the first one to go down, and then Face of War just kind of brought it back. Milk and Passere, though, are going to be gone their final lives. So this is a big advantage for Infernalis right now.
Oh, CBR going down.
CBR.
Face of War, the only person with 2 lives remaining, and Thor taking a lot of pressure here. Thor, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Thor, dangerously low, is going to be eliminated.
Down.
And now they've got a 3v2 situation, but they're all on their final lives for Milagroso's. Face of War going to be taken down to their final life.
Oh, this is not looking good for Infernalis.
It really isn't. This is exactly what Milagroso's needed to get back into this one. They've got that 3v2 advantage, but Draken is dangerously low. Got to find a way to stay alive, but it looks like CBR is going to try and be on top of him here. Draken taken down. It's a 2v2, but they got the health advantage. Face of War, CBR. They might force a game 3, Raiden.
Oh, they might. They might. Oh, there. Face of War is down. CBR, Dark Assassin is powerful, but not with if you get caught like that.
I don't think it's that powerful enough to be able to take these two down on its own.
Oh, you say that, Storm. Although,
oh, there's the slam down. And Milagroso's exactly what happened to them in that first game. They did it right back to Infernalis. They forced a game 3.
I'm going to take back what I was saying. You're right, Storm.
Oh, boy. GG. As we remake this one. And we're headed into a Game 3 semifinals. You love to see it. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Really unfortunate that Thor went down so early.
We're now
there.
starting to see the Game 3s come out, so we'll have to see if that continues or if we're just going to be getting just the simple 2 matches. But we'll have to find out on our next semifinal game.
All right. We are headed to Orc Temple for a Game 3 to decide who moves into the finals. And just making sure we've got our Portuguese broadcasters in here. And they are. Are you in here? Just want to check with
I'm
you.
in there.
All right, here we go. Game number 3.
Oh my goodness, a lot of damage coming out in that corner. Thor taking a lot of damage very quickly. Again, there's the focus right there. Ooh, it was a painful 1,000 damage crit.
Man, I sure would like to see this in a best of 5, but best of 3 for the semifinals. So,
Ooh,
Face
Milk
of
is
War.
down.
Face of War actually managing to stay up here, and a good start for Infernalis. But as we've seen before, Raiden, really anyone can come back between these two teams. I expect we're going to have some lead changes here.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Oh, that 0 just going off onto both Thor and Face of War.
2's on the board
just
here.
like that.
Yeah, the script has been flipped, just like that.
The script has been flipped as they take a dip. And meanwhile, I'm going to take a sip.
Boss Ray, Draken Ray, both of them still alive. Their 3rd lives.
Mm-hmm.
Milk, though, dangerously low on that 2nd life. As we've seen, you can't lose a member and have it as a 3v2. That happened to Infernalis the last game and ended up being the reason they dropped that one as Draken goes down to their 2nd life. Milk, dangerously low up top as we see Thor in pursuit as Milk does get dropped by CBR there.
Nope,
Oh,
revive.
never mind. The revive came out. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, but Thor is on their final life, though. And Face of War might be joining them soon. Oh, okay, so Nook does. Face of War is definitely going to be joining. Oh, that was a lot of damage coming up by CBR.
Who is actually going to get
CBR
dropped
go
there.
down.
Yeah, Draken manages to get the kill there. And they're all going to be ones now as Milagrosos holding on to a lead.
Damage coming out onto CBR again.
Draken gets dropped. And Fernalis have to find a way to get Passeray down to their final life. Got to get a kill on Milk. That might be the play, but no, Passeray takes a crazy amount of damage there.
Yeah, Passeray did get knocked down from the limiter. But that's not who you want to kill. Although Thor's down. It's now a 3v2.
Yeah, Thor completely out of this one again, and that might seal the deal as Milagrosos come back from being down 0-1. And it looks like, Raiden, they will find themselves with a spot in the finals. Unless CBR can pull out the impossible, but I just don't see this one happening. It's going to go out with a fight, at least. And they managed to take a game off of Milagrosos, so that is definitely nothing to be too ashamed about. Only game Milagrosos has dropped all tournament long, and that'll do it. Milagrosos moving into the finals to take on the winner of our next semifinal matchup.
Yeah, a more dominant showing in Game 3 and even Game 2, where it seemed like Game 1 was just like, okay, let's play around, let's see like what we're up against. And it's possible that they could have take Game 1 if Face of War didn't just go ham like that in the end.
Indeed, indeed. All right, we just drew a winner for our next giveaway. Hyra Gameplay, are you here? Let us know that you're in the chat.
Storm, that's not how you pronounce GM Raiden.
You had me for a second. I'm like, what did I do wrong now? Hyra Gameplay, let us know that you're in the chat. We are going to get things set up for our second semifinal matchup. We will just be away for just a minute. Hyra, I'm going to send you a DM over Twitch. Be sure to respond to that. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, we didn't update the scores in the teams yet. We're going to do that just now. We are back with our second semifinal matchup. Who do we have coming up next here, Raiden?
We have Chismosas versus Gambiaha.
We'll call him Gum. Gun. Even though it's an M.
Gun. Yeah. That's how people were saying it is.
All right. We are looking forward to this one. We are going to have a best of 3 on our hands once again. We're going to be starting with Marsh over to Elven Forest. And if we need it, we've got Orc Temple, and I'm kind of hoping we see it. We've got 2 more giveaways to do. We're going to do 1 more giveaway after this series, and then our next giveaway after the finals. So if you're looking for some Seal Breaker Scrolls, we're going to wrap up the tournament with a couple of giveaways. 2 more series to go, Ryden. We've got a best of 5 finals as well, so I'm excited to see who that is going to be. And we're just going to get the players in here, and we will get going with this.
Hold on, man. Let me add Milagrosos to the finals channel.
So Ryan, third job in Decany. Almost called it Beckany.
Beckany?
Yeah. Well, Beckon for Decany. I combine the words Beckon and Decany. But yeah, not surprised to see the Decany ban by any means. A lot of usage throughout the tournament. Honestly, she's pretty much not banned. She is being used. And we've seen a lot of really good plays come out from Decany players, so not surprised to see that one coming up here.
Yeah, so far we're seeing the Vanquisher, the Lime, and the Archer Liar. We're just waiting on our other 2 players from Chismosas. Apparently there's a typo on the team name.
Oh. Did I do gum? It should be gam.
Because of the pronunciation, I know.
We'll fix that up. All right, it is correct. Thank you for that. All right, we are just waiting on 1 player to come in here from Chillsmosas. I had both of them wrong, but they are chill, right? Chillsmosas. Maybe that should be their next team name. All right, there we go. Chismosas up against Gam.
Alrighty. We got the Alchemist and another Archer Liar. And I want to say that it was Wing who was actually like bringing out those good orchids earlier on the 0 that gave Chismosas a really good victory against Time.
Yeah. It was... What were the bands again?
Viking and Decany.
All right.
So we're good.
Here we go. Game number 1. Chismosas up against Gam. Chismosas only 1 loss on the tournament, and that was against Milagrosos in the first stage. So they are hoping for a rematch in a best of 5 setting, which would be exciting. But Gam coming in here trying to play upset for him and see if they can score a spot in the finals.
Ooh, and Elevalo taking so much damage very quickly.
Team on the right. What's up?
This is actually a bit interesting because RM does have a shared skill related to taking so much arrow hits. So gotta be careful if you're Jonas, because you could trigger that if you hit Leggy Benny too much.
Yeah, team on the right is actually Chismosas. On the left, that is Gam, and Chismosas with a really strong start here. Is Edavalo actually getting a little spin to win damage off there? Yeah, not dead yet. Still sitting in the fatal, and actually manages to take down. Goodbye
To that first life.
Exactly. Edavalo still running free up top, and finally getting finally gets dropped as we see Wing T finally do it. They were trying indeed, and they were not going to give up that easy. Chismosas, a strong start, but just, Gam, a good team always pulls it back.
And Jonas kind of trying to delay the inevitable with that booby trap and trying to get as much damage as they could on Leggy Benny.
Wing T still on that 3rd life with the 0, so that is going to probably play a pivotal role in this. It's going to dive right back into the action here. And I say that, and now he goes down.
Yeah, 0 does go down. Throwing out the booby traps. We're now in the minefield of Oblivion.
Edvaldo down.
Edvaldo goes down a 2nd time.
Yeah, to their final life. Goodbye, on the verge of it. But if they can keep this up, Chismosas looking solid for a start in this best of 3 series, but can't call it quits just yet. If you're Gam, try and pull this one back. Ooh, warm it, Jonas.
Now, Warmit does go down.
Both go down to their final lives.
Yeah, everyone on Team Gun is currently down to their final life. Goodbye is going to join them, though.
Goodbye to that second
and,
life.
Win is still pretty healthy, although Leggy not so much.
Ooh, Leggy taking a brutal beating over there. Just getting tossed up and down. They're on their final life.
But Edovado just took so much damage from the Orchids by Win. Again, you gotta watch out with your allies, because if they are nearby with those Orchids, you're gonna take multiple hits.
Evaldo not giving up, even though he's dangerously low right now. Manages to go into Fatal. Isn't a 1v2 situation. Finding a lot of damage. Is going to get dropped down, though. Warmit surely to follow, and it looks like Chismosa's making a statement. And they're going to grab game number 1 here. Well played coming out from Chismosa's. A strong showing in that game number 1 here. As we move to Elven Forest for game 2.
That was actually it was definitely a weird first game, because it looked like it could have went either way. I mean, you got the Liar on both sides, and Liar can be very dangerous because of that range. But Chismosa's, like, as the game progressed, just kept building up their lead. But to see if Elven Forest will have a similar moment.
All right, and I'm curious if we're going to see any changes coming out from either of these 2 squads here. It's possible. It's possible. The winner of this will be taking on Milagrosos, who had an extremely close game 3, or total of 3 games in that semifinal match for a best of 5. Let's open up. We'll open up our giveaway for our next Sealbreaker scroll. What should our hashtag be, Ryden? I'll let you have this.
Ooh, that's a good question. Hashtag let Ryden win. Actually, no, don't do that.
Ryden's disappearing on his cam every few seconds. Hashtag GM chair.
Yeah.
Hashtag GM chair in the chat for our next giveaway. We still got 2 more.
Mr. Storm, I don't feel so good.
Oh no. And away you go. You heard my snap.
No, I didn't.
Oh. I found all the stones. Alright, just waiting on a couple members to join up here.
But did you find the continuity gem?
I don't think I did. Do you have that one?
Yes, I do.
Oh no.
I'm secretly Deadpool.
We did just open a giveaway. Patriarcha, Canino. Looks like we have a player relogging, and then we will get into this one on Elven Forest. It has been a long one for us today. So, big thank you to all of the players for sticking it out through our updated format for our tournament. Next time, we'll be a little quicker with it. And of course, big shout out to all of our mods who helped with the running of the matches this morning. Literally could not have done it without you guys. Just waiting on Wing T and we will be good.
Apparently Wing T cannot join the room.
Alright, we'll remake it then. Alright, it is open.
And I'm there.
Still no wing T. Uh-oh. That is unfortunate.
Oh.
Hopefully.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Hopefully wing T's able to join.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when in doubt, blame Storm.
Yeah. All the blame belongs to me. I'll take it. Okay, well, we're going to let him reset here. What jokes do you have for us today?
I could actually think. Like, I actually have to think. I wasn't really prepared for this.
Usually you have them locked and loaded. Well, if you guys are wondering when our next live stream is, which I know you were all asking about, we'll probably have a GM live stream in the middle of March, and then our Asia tournament is at the end of March, so be sure to follow along in our Discord and social media for updates about that. Definitely send them out quite often.
Okay, I guess I got a quick one. What do you call a fish that wears a fancy tie?
A fishnet?
No.
I don't know. That's the first.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated. All right, that's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. I like it. All right. Well, we are giving a little bit of time here to Wing T. The alternative would be very unfortunate. We'll let you look at the bracket while we wait.
I need another one.
He needs another one. Anyone have any jokes to write in?
Tell you what, give me a topic.
Chairs.
Chairs.
He's gonna Google jokes about chairs.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna Google that.
Sure about that? What
I mean,
about
I do have a chair joke, but I'm just gonna be sitting on that one for a bit because I need to let it cook.
There you go. What about a GM chair joke?
A GM chair joke?
That's oddly specific.
So unfortunately, I can't tell jokes about GM chair. Otherwise, my family will be in danger still.
GM chair is coming to get you.
GM chair owns me. He's the true carry of the GMs. After all, he pretty much has to hold us up.
GM chair does hold us up. Well, we are gonna try another thing here to see if we are able to get them in. They're having issues joining up. We're going to go
Switch it over?
Yep. Let's switch it over and see if this helps us. Don't forget to turn it on and off.
I was confused what you were talking about, and then I realized.
And then you realized.
And I'm just like, I know.
Oh, Wing T's in.
Hey, there we go. That's all we need to do.
It worked. You love to see it. When in doubt, move about. All right, guys, we're about ready to go for game number 2, Chismosa's Gamb. We'll see. Wait, It was Wing T who couldn't join, right? I think it was. Because now their other player isn't in here.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe they're just going to take a moment.
No, Wing T is in here.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Well, oh, there they are. Awesome.
There they are. Well, I guess while we wait for everyone to get ready, why should you never tell secrets on farms?
Because you're afraid that Raiden will find out and tell everyone.
No.
Oh.
Because the potatoes have eyes and the corns have ears.
I actually like that one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, game number 2. We are in here. Chismosa's Gambiara, whatever it was. Gambiera. I can't even remember. Gambiaya.
Jambalaya. Yeah, I mean, that's not actually it. Gambiaha.
Mouth Jambalaya. Jonas, oh my goodness. Look at the damage on Jonas right away here.
Immediately focusing the archer. That's what you want to do.
Diving in and not wasting any time. Chismosa's trying to get off to a strong start, but the Gam gonna pull it back a little bit. Oh, Leggy Benny dominated there. Whoa, what a play from Envaldo.
Yeah.
Edivaldo.
Edivaldo is bringing out the Dark Assassin, who can really deal a lot of damage, especially to the squishy targets. Although in some cases, getting caught like that may not be what you want.
Yeah, I was waiting to see who gets the better of who in that situation as we waited for the abilities to go off. Warmit taken down here. Oh, no. It's going to get the revive off.
Warmit did revive, but
Yep.
Edivaldo did go down. Goodbye is also down.
So fairly even, though Leggy Benny is halfway into that second life. Want to make sure they do not drop too low. As I say that, it's taking a bit of pressure from
Oh, Edivaldo
Jonas
taking
up there.
so much damage.
Warmit still in Fatal, running around. As I say that, is going to be taken down. So we're going to have 2s on the board for everyone here. Ooh. Leggy Benny dangerously low. Warmit's going to try and take him down here. Gets hit by the booby trap, so Leggy's still taken down, though. And goodbye.
Yeah. Well, did give him a good pride present with that life, though.
Yeah. So we got 2 1s on the board here for Chismosa's, who are trying to take this game right now and move into the finals up against Milagrosos. Will it happen, though? Is Edivaldo going to be dropped?
Bonked in the head quite a lot.
A little bit of a 1v1 action going on with Wing T
Warmit
and
isn't
Jonas up
going
there.
down.
Yeah, Warmit is in that Fatal, still running around into the thick of things. Wing T takes him down, though.
Although this is actually pretty bad, though. Edivaldo is probably going to go down.
But
Jonas
so is
is
Goodbye.
actually super close, too. Goodbye. Oh, that's good.
He's in Fatal. It's good. Is it good enough for a Goodbye? It is. He's going to be taken down. Edivaldo taken down as well, like you had mentioned. Not wait, is Edivaldo still? No, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, zipping around. Win has 2 lives, though. That's very huge.
Yeah, they're in a 3v2. Win is going to be taken down. They got to find a way to get Edivaldo out of this match. He is, like you said, just zipping around right now.
I wonder if Oh, that's kind of like what you want if you're Leggy Benny right now. Get some good hits out with those bombs.
They've got to find a way to get somebody down. They cannot be in this 3v2 situation for too long.
Yeah.
They're all so low, though. Yep, Elevaldo taken down. The fact that Wing T, like you said, was on that second life, he has so much health remaining in his first life. As I say, he's going to get double teamed up here, but Jonas Warmint takes a chunk of damage.
Oh, that was a crit that almost killed him.
Leggy down.
Oh, Leggy Benny is down.
Wing T against two very low Warmint and Jonas players, and is going to go in for a kill onto Jonas. Does he get it? A ton of damage. No. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, that's not good.
Wing T getting outplayed against the two of them here, is in the fatal now. He had the advantage right in it, just like that. We might be headed to a game 3. Those arrows are brutal. Nope, that'll do it.
The dash attack. Going for the classic force, maybe expecting Warmint to jump right in, but unfortunately, Warmint too far away, not caught by the delay.
And we are headed to a game 3, which I can't remember the map. That's on Orc Temple.
Yep, Orc Temple. Very close match, though. Anyone's game.
Much closer than that first one we had, which Chismosis took fairly decisively, I'd say. All right.
What's a chair's favorite clothing? Or favorite piece of clothing?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about something with a cover. A pullover.
No.
I put some real thought into that.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the answer.
Oh. What is the answer? Do you even have an answer?
The answer is leggings.
That's pretty good. While we wait, you're filled with the humorous jokes from Raiden.
All right, we did chairs. Give me a new topic.
We do need the players to join up here, though.
I mean, I did talk about the tree earlier. I could probably do tree ones, but that means I have to go out on a limb and kind of look like a sap if I tell these jokes. But hey, at least people can log them.
All right. Just waiting on the players to come back in here. And we will get to our game 3 for our second semifinal. We've got a finals coming up next. And are we going to see any changes, Ryan?
Well, we have to wait for the other members to join.
Yeah. Wondering.
Apparently, there might have been a DC, according to Warmint.
These players probably fairly exhausted at this point. It's been a long day of games for them.
Yeah, kind of a long day for us already.
About 2 hours worth of our stage 1 matches, and going on a few hours of this bracket. But we're fine. We're almost there. We're almost to our finals, which, like I mentioned before, Milagrosas had a best of 1 with Chismosas in the first stage. Milagrosas took that one. So Chismosas hoping for a rematch.
No, Chad, I'm kind of sad that Storm didn't react to my tree puns.
Your tree puns.
Yeah. Or did you just happen to miss them?
I think I had missed them.
Well, I said that I'd have to go out on a limb and I might look like a sap doing it, but at least everyone can log my jokes down.
Alright, we are just waiting on...
Dang it, he did it again.
What? Sorry. I was trying to see who we're waiting on here.
Syntaxi branching out and joining me, saying that the listening problem is the root cause.
The listening problem. Once they join up here, we will get going. Oh, there's goodbye. All right, what's this about this tree stuff you were saying now?
I'm not repeating it.
He's not repeating. He's had enough of me.
I mean, I could keep telling tree puns, but I don't know. I think everyone just gets sick of more of them. Apparently, Goodbye's asking to remake the room.
Okay. Here we go. We haven't done the giveaway yet. We're a GM chaired giveaway. We're waiting on this series to end, and then we'll have one more at the end of the finals. So we've still got 2 more to go for our giveaways. Okay, we're going to change over to SA2 here. Not sure why they're unable to hop in. I think it's looking good, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
We are just waiting for one person this time. Or are they struggling to get in now?
I'm not sure who that was. I thought they had everyone. Jonas, he's logging on.
Jonas and Jonas.
I think Logondo, does that mean logging on? It might be. All right. Back to the bracket so you guys don't have to stare at us for too long. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, no, Edivaldo left. We are almost there. Now goodbye left. Goodbye is back. Here we go. We've got him in here. We're starting up right in. Here we go. Game number 3 of our semifinals. Chismosa's Gam. Who is going to be taking on Milagrosos? We weren't going to give them any opportunity to back out again, as we want to make sure we are able to move along swiftly into the finals here. Chismosa's a pretty solid game 1. Game 2, Gam pulled out a miraculous victory. Who is going to take game 3 here? Really strong start for Gam.
And goodbye, just getting juggled in that corner. Fitting name like right now because of the because you could just say goodbye to the health bar.
Yeah, already.
But,
has been kind of the main focus, it would seem, for him, as all 3 of them taken down very low, and Gam looking really strong here in this game number 3.
Yeah, Chismosa's so far not doing so hot.
They got to find a way to pull it back. Like I said, good teams usually find a way to bring themselves back into it. They got to get something going. Edivaldo might be the key to that.
Yeah, that is like the main change that we've seen so far. Edivaldo switched from the Dark Assassin to the Lime. Goodbye, though, going down a second time. That's not good. Chismosa could be seeing the end of their tournament run.
Yeah, that would be a miraculous victory for Gam if they manage to do that, as Warmit is going to be dropped down. Jonas as well. There is a glimmer of hope, potentially. They've got to find a way to keep Goodbye in this match. Cannot afford to go down, as Warmit is going to look to put some pressure on him. Not going to let him shoot arrows for too long. Leggy Benny going to be there to back him up a little bit, though. But the fatal Edivaldo comes in, spins to win. Still out there spinning, though.
Lime does go down. That is going to be the second life. Oh.
But Goodbye, look at him just getting tossed up, needs some support, tosses Edivaldo over the shoulder, trying to narrowly escape. Leggy Benny dropped as well, and this could be the final Goodbye. It's Goodbye is taken down, and they're in a 3v2.
I was going to say, Legibay tried to go for a cure, but it got canceled out by the arrows. So that would have actually been very helpful. Let's drop the clock, but not really getting anything off it.
And this is going to be tough. Chismosa's on their final lives. Can they find a way to pull it back? It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Wing T in Fatal does get taken down. It's up to Leggy Benny, but I doubt it's going to happen. And Gam pull it back after being down 0-1 right in. And they are going to have themselves a match with the Behemoth. Milagrosos in the finals in a best of 5. GG's across the board as they find a way to get it done.
That they do.
All right, we're going to head to a break. When we're back, we're going to have the finals match ready for you. Shouldn't be more than a couple of minutes. We'll have a giveaway as well, so stick with us. We'll be back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody. We are here with our final match of the day. It's a best of 5 between Milagrosos and Gam. We have a giveaway that I promised you, so we're going to go ahead and roll that right now. Derry Gaz, are you in the chat? Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you are here, and I'll DM you over Twitch. We do have one more giveaway at the end of the stream here after the finals. We're just waiting on teams to join up here, and we will get into it. But we'll give Derry a moment.
Storm, it was my turn to use the brain cell.
What's that? What for what? What do you mean?
We both said the same thing, like right at the same time.
Oh. Final chance, Derry guys. Are you here? Are you here? All right, what do we got coming up here?
Let's see. For bans, we have the Viking and we have the Alchemist being banned. For Warmer, we're seeing, and Possibly we're seeing the Decany. We're seeing Elvado with the Lime, Jonas with the Lyre, Milk is playing the Aegis Knight Ronin, and then we have Drakenray with
The Zero.
All right, and our maps for the finals here, we got Kunat, Secret Arena, Carry Beach, sorry. We've got the old swamp into forest into temple.
Storm. It's
Marsh.
lunchtime, please.
I know,
Don't
it
leave
is
your
lunchtime.
curry.
It's overdue. All right, we are going to draw somebody else once we get this game started up here. Just waiting on Possibly to ready up. All right, we'll just go ahead and redraw right now. Limit Zero, are you in the chat?
So does that mean that they have no limits, or...
I don't know. Not exactly sure. Maybe they'd have to elaborate on that for us. Limit Zero.
Oh, hi.
You are here. Awesome. I'm going to send you a Twitch DM. Please respond to that. That is sent via in-game mail within a couple weeks. Make sure you look for it. Usually it's within a week. We've got one more giveaway. We'll do that at the end. We'll open it up at the end so we have somebody... Oh, here we go. We're going to start it. Game number 1. Milagrosos only lost one singular game. They almost lost the semifinals. It's pretty close. Gam going to be a heavy underdog. You know, it is what it is. But nonetheless, they made it here. We'll see if they can put up a fight against Milagrosos, who are former champions for South America. Going to look to make it a 2-time sort of deal for them.
See if they can do it.
If I'm not mistaken, did they win the last one? They did. So this would be make them back-to-back champions if they manage to take this. Didn't win the anniversary tournament. They won the one after that. So the second South America tournament we had. As Possibly taking a lot of heat right off the bat.
This is definitely going to be interesting because we did see an Aegis Knight ban earlier, but it was for a different player. We're now seeing Aegis Knight again, so we'll have to see if this is actually going to make a big difference, as we do see a Decany about to go down from Possibly.
Yeah, both of them taking a lot of heat here.
And Drakenray also going down, so it seems like this isn't really going the way that they want it.
Ooh.
Ooh, big damage from Possibly.
Yep, trying to even things up here, but Milk's still on live 3, but Possibly, ooh, it's super low on the Decany. You don't want to be losing your Decany early on here. Such an impactful character.
That's the thing, Storm. Headshot is similar to Thief Lass's Fatal Attack.
That thing will put you in fatal. Oh, Milk does go down. Passere is also down on their final life. You gotta be careful not to get hit by another headshot.
Both teams gonna kind of retreat here and dive right back into the thick of things. Oh, nice domination, actually, taking Jonas down. Warmit getting blown up here, and that's exactly what you need. Edivaldo as well, and I think Milagrosov, they pulled themselves back into this one, Raiden.
The Cursed Flame came out and it only hit Milk. It's still a lot of damage, but not enough to really stop him.
One life here for Edivaldo and Warmit, as they have sort of taken the lead. Once again, it's pretty even, as Passere, being on that last life, has done a really good job of making sure he doesn't get taken down. As I say that, gets blown up here. Oh, Passere in the corner. Dekany v Dekany is managing to get away. Domination not quite hitting. It's going to get a little bit of damage here, but Passere is taking down Edivaldo.
Yeah, it did go down though.
They need to get Edivaldo down here if they want to stand a chance.
Oh, but Dragon Ray is down.
It's their final life. Final life. Oh, Edivaldo's down. It's a 2v2 now.
Oh, got a bit too close and got hit with the knockdown.
Very close health-wise for both these teams.
The Cursed Flame was dodged. Jonas does go down to their final life. Milk is in fatal though.
But he's going to keep up with the pressure. Look at this. Aggressive gameplay. Warmit takes advantage of it and takes him down to their final life.
Milk got a really good block to kind of keep himself alive for just another second longer. Warmit, though, is very low.
Yeah, both teams are pretty even. Warmit and company slightly below them in terms of health.
Draken did take quite a bit of damage. They are definitely trying to take out Jonas to stop all of those arrows from flying so that they can focus Dekany, but oh, big hit.
Milk trying to follow up with the pressure. Warmit is super low here. Can they get the Dekany down? Just able to keep escaping. Oh, Warmit misses on that. Oh, put into fatal.
Oh, that is actually pretty big. A stray hit can actually kill. But Draken Ray.
He's taken down by the fatal Dekany from Warmit.
Milk.
Oh, that's brutal. Can Milk pull out the 1v2? It's going to be a tough one. Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Close.
I don't know if he's able to do it in the fatal.
Oh, no, no. Oh. I was like, oh, you got to be very careful.
Gets thrown over the shoulder right in. And Gam taking an upset for game number 1.
Super close, but Warmit surviving as long as they did was kind of like what they needed. So good job to Gun for actually keeping them alive.
Well played, well played. Very intense game number 1 as we head to which map are we going to next here?
The next map shall be, if I can pull it up, Kerry Beach.
All right, Kerry Beach it is. Haven't seen a lot of this map
Not
today.
Make Right in Hungry Beach.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Kerry Beach today, actually. Maybe one, definitely once, maybe twice. I'm not sure.
Don't think so. Question mark.
Well, we're seeing it again here, and we'll see if Milagrossos can at least force a game 4.
Oh, we did see it once at the end of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, for that game 3. Curry Beach, nice map. Yeah, it's catching on. The Curry part of it. Alrighty. We've got Milagrossos in here, ready to go. and see if we can get the others in here and get things started for game number 2. Nope. I said something and we had someone leave. We'll take a look at the bracket for a moment and what led these two teams here. Gamb able to take 2-1 sets in their path to the finals, while Milagrosa is just dropping 1 game throughout the whole tournament so far. Actually 2 now, with Gamb grabbing that last victory. Alright, let's see if we can get these teams in here. Of course, thank you to everybody who has joined us throughout the tournament. It's been a long road to get here to our finals, but we have finally made it. As the teams are ready to go in just a moment. Just waiting on one player to ready up. Now a different player. Gamb looking to do another upset. And here we go. Game number 2 over to Cary Beach. Who's going to take this one, Ryder? We will see.
Chat.
Chat's going to take this one.
Yep. Chat always takes it.
All right. A strong start for Milagrosa this last time. Led to their defeat eventually. See if
yeah, but it was super close.
It definitely was a very close match. Could have been anyone's to take.
Fossray taking a lot of damage. Edovaldo taking quite a bit. Milk even taking quite a bit. There's a cursed flame coming out onto Edovaldo.
A lot of pressure coming back onto Gamb.
Oh, but Edovaldo was kept alive for a little bit longer. Oh, and then there we go. We got 2. Oh no. Oh no.
Milagrosa's a little bit of a rough start, but they managed to get all 3 players from Gamb down to their second lives and going to continue with the pressure onto Edovaldo.
Really powerful combo of hits coming out from everybody, actually.
Ooh, Milk.
All right, Milk is the first or second one actually to go down on Milagroso's side. Oh, nice Orchid hit. Oh, that block from Milk just stopped everyone on Gambiara.
Warmit, Edovaldo very low, possibly taken into their second or their final lives here. Yes,
Fossray can afford to go down. Although Jonas,
combination, a little bit of damage there to Milk and Draken, who are also dangerously low. Slight advantage to Milagrosa's, but still anyone's to take is Edovaldo in that fatal. Milk gonna finish him
just
off.
go down.
2 of them go down actually there.
Yeah, Warmit as well. Jonas on their own for just a little bit. Ooh, use the shooting star. It's a lot of damage. You can't really just arrow defense it. Oh, Warmit gonna take quite a bit of damage. Milk does go down, but did get out a little bit of damage on their own. Jonas does go down. Final life for them.
Yeah, they're all in their final lives now. Clear advantage for Milagrosa. They got to find a way. If you're Gamb, got to find a way to get one, either Milk or Drac down right now to give yourself that 3v2 advantage like they had in the last one.
Really
Edovaldo,
huge,
though, is taken down. And that could be enough to tie it up 1-1 here.
Ooh, Jonas actually did take the hit from that classic force, but was able to get out, thankfully.
Warmit is...
Warmit's gonna go down?
Yep. Is dropped there.
Oh.
Jonas surely to follow here, and Milagrosos have a strong game number 2. And they're going to end up pulling this one back and tying it up 1-1. We're at least going to get a game 4 here.
You're just juggling the poor guy. Unfortunately, there was no place that they could run, so death was their only solution.
That'll tie it up. Well played, Milagrosos pulling that one back. And we will get back into this here. We don't have the keyword up yet for the final giveaway, guys. That will be
soon.
Coming up at the end of the stream. We'll give you a minute to do it. We've got... We've got Marsh of Oblivion up next for map number 3. Player's a little quicker to join us this time around. And get in here and get started in just a moment. Nope, we might have a change coming up here, Ryan. Liar got bullied. If that's the key to victory for him, they might continue with that sort of thing.
Granted, they didn't get really bullied until the very end.
Yeah. All right, game number 3. Not wasting any time here. Over to Marsh.
Same team comps and setups. Milagrosos definitely believes in this comp. Oh, really good Orchid. Again, getting all 3 of them.
Strong start for Milagrosos, who again, definitely the favorites of the entire tournament. Gam to even be tied 1-1 with them right now is very impressive. We'll see if they can keep up with it as they put a lot of damage on a Draken and Posse right there.
A lot of damage coming out. Oh! And Evaldo does go down. Jonas is kind of getting comboed.
Yeah, kind of caught in a 1v2 situation there. It's...
Oh, but a beautiful Curse Flame from the Deck Neon from Warmit. That's a lot of damage that came out, and Warmit does go down from that Void. And Jonas goes out. Oh, but the shield keeps Milk alive. And Evaldo almost killed him.
Draken getting taken down by the arrows from afar, and all 3 members actually Milagrosos, well, yeah, do go down at the same time. It's kind of a bit of a reset for both teams with 2 lives here.
Kind of is, yeah. Ooh, Classic Force, but in the wrong direction. And Jonas is just getting some free hits in that corner, too. There's a trap. Only one gonna take it, and that's Draken.
Yeah, all 6 players piled up here. What is it going to amount to? A lot of pressure coming out on the Gam as Draken is taken down. The first to go down to their final life, and Gam kind of pulling this one back a little bit here.
Yeah, Milagrosos has a really good start, but all of a sudden the middle is where they're struggling. Oh, Warmit's gonna go down though.
Warmit and Evaldo both taken down to their final lives, and Milagrosos pull it back again. It's just back and forth between these 2 teams all game long. Really just comes down to that final life. Who's able to get the 3v2 advantage early on? At least, you know, for at least 10 to 20 seconds. Seem to be the ones that take it here is Milk and the Fatal.
Oh, Milk is a Fatal. Posse is as well. Oh, but Milk isn't going down out of fight. Oh, is able to get out of Fatal thanks to that special effect.
Oh my goodness, a double orchid in the corner. Warmit is near death. Jonas is gonna go down. Still has 1 life though.
Yeah, Milk's still fighting here in Fatal. They haven't managed to take him down. As I say that, is going to get dropped,
is
though.
in Fatal.
No, Milk's still fighting, too.
Fatal. Okay, he's down. But Warmit goes down. That is huge for Milagrosos.
That's that 3v2 I was saying. They've got a distinct advantage. Jonas taking so much damage. Edivaldo as well, and that could do it unless they're able to even the score with Pasare going pretty low here. Same with Draken. Domination completely missing there, though, from Draken.
This is why, like, we saw that ban earlier for, oh god, I'm blanking on the name, PJL. For the Aegis Knight. Aegis Knight can just save them if they're dead.
Yeah, Edivaldo goes down. Jonas is going to fall, and Milagrosos go up 2-1 in the finals and are going to be 1 game away from taking the tournament. All right. Will we see a game number 5, Raiden?
I don't know, but we are going to see game 4, so I am excited for that. And I gotta say, like, that Aegis Knight play, like, phenomenal from Milk.
Going to a little bit more familiar map for everyone, over to Elven Forest for a game 4. And then if we do see game 5, we're to Orc Temple. All right. Neither team making any changes, I don't think. Feeling comfortable. I mean, really, a play going differently for each of these teams. Raiden is the difference between this being a 3-0 set, a 1-2 the other way. You know, like any of these games could have went either way. And here we go, game 4. Milagrosos looking to be back-to-back tournament champions. Gamb looking to push it to a game 5. Let us know in the chat what you think is going to happen with it. And after this, stick around. We do have a final giveaway of 20 Sealbreaker Scrolls.
And then we got the corner damage. Jonas taking quite a bit. Warmit taking quite a bit. Milagrosos not taking as much, though. It's a really big advantage for them right now.
Just relentless pressure from both teams, being very aggressive. All
And
6
this
of them
Aegis
up
Knight
there.
pick has just been really good with the blocks. You block like that, the spin to win from Lime. You stop her from doing it completely and save your team if you get it. Yeah, but so far, Milagrosos is not looking too good at the moment. As I say that, one, it does go down.
And Milk's still in Fatal. We saw Milk stay alive quite a bit. He does finally go down. He was in Fatal a lot that last match. They weren't able to find a way to get him down. Really wasn't probably a focus, it would seem, but even so, it definitely benefited them, and fairly even. Remember, it's gone back and forth so much throughout the series. All comes down to who gets that early advantage in a 3v2.
Ooh, Drakenray does go down. Jonas does go down. So far, only Pasare is the only one right now that has 3 lives. Oh, Pasare is in Fatal. Gets 2 grabs in a row. That's really big. Finally, Pasare does go down, but not without dealing so much damage to both Edivaldo, Warmit, and Jonas.
Warmit taken down. Yeah, they're on their final lives. Milagrosos looking to put the final nail in the coffin.
Jonas is still alive though, but only in Fatal.
Yeah, but it's just shooting arrows from up top. Pasare gonna try and meet him in the corner. Edivaldo has to help out a little bit. But I mean,
Jonas
just
go down. Everyone on Gambiaha currently on their final life. This is tournament point for Milagrosos. Will they take it?
it's gonna be
James
tough
to warm it.
to pull this one back though, Raiden. You gotta find a way to get them down off those to their final lives, but so much pressure. Milk is kind of getting a little low there. Same with Draken, but Edivaldo taking a lot of heat here, and that could be it if Edivaldo goes down.
The double Orchid, then catching both of them, getting a lot of damage out. And Edivaldo is super low.
But he's still spinning to win, keeping the rest of the team at bay. In Fatal now. Oh, Milk is taken down. Yeah, that's a big pickup. But Edivaldo does go down from afar, and that's going to be the 3v2. And I just don't know if I see this happening. Fatal for Draken. What's up?
That was a nice grab by Draken. Very, like, on the edge, but getting it. Oh, that was some good damage. If that Orchid came out sooner, that might have been game.
I think it is going to be game, though. Jonas, warm it. They are going to fall, and Milagrosos are going to be your South America PvP champions in a dominant fashion there, taking a 3-1 series win. Congratulations to them. Back-to-back South America tournament champions. South America hasn't had a tournament since October, I want to say. So it's been a while.
Last week.
No, like a 3v3 tournament. A 3v3
fair.
series tournament since October. So a lot of these players were excited to get back to it with our championship series. And Milagrosos back-to-back champions. Congratulations to them. We are going to start up our giveaway, though, our final one, as we go over a couple things. I'm going to do hashtag GGs in the chat for 20 Sealbreaker Scrolls. Again, congratulations to Milagrosos. Thank you to all the players for joining us and all the mods for their help in the chat and during that first stage. It was exciting to see a new format for these teams. I'm sure they had some fun with it. Our next live stream, TBD on our next live stream, probably going to be the GM live stream for March, sometime in the middle of March. Asia tournament signups, those are on March 4th, and that tournament is at the end of March, the 29th/30th, depending on where you live. Keep an eye on socials and Discord for more information about that. Let me see, anything else that's going on? I think that ends a month worth of a lot of events, a lot of Kalia events. We had a live stream event, art contest, PvP tournament. We had 2 3v3 PvP tournaments in February, so it's been a fun month of action, Raiden.
It's been quite a month, we'll say.
Quite a month indeed. All right, final chance. Hashtag GG's in the chat. Gonna roll in just a second. And let you guys continue with your weekend. Raiden, I hope you're thinking of something for your parting words.
I got one.
He's got one. All right. Going once. Going twice. We are rolling a winner. We've got Lucas X Pin. Are you in here? Let us know. You should be. You literally just said something.
I mean, Storm, that's still not how you pronounce GM Raiden, but okay.
It isn't. Lucas, I sent you a DM on Twitch. Please respond to that. If you want a giveaway today, you'll get it within 2 weeks, usually within a week. Check your in-game mail. That's how it's sent to you. If you don't get that by the time it expires, it's gone forever. That's not resent. So, what are your final parting words, Raiden?
Well, I guess my final parting words. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana.
Not bad, not bad. Now he's going to disappear off the screen after that one. All right. GG's, everybody. GG's. Thank you for joining us once again. We hope to see you back in March for our next couple live streams. We will see you guys then. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye, everybody.